Jamaican stories that will have you wondering why people so wicked. From yard to abroad. Full story. A woman, let's call her Carrie, was living in Kingston doing all manner of obeah on people. She also set people to unalive people in election times in Jamaica. They eventually slapped one of her sons, and she ran away to Mexico and escaped across the border to America. She is a very jealous-hearted person. She eventually lived with a man who drove new cars and trucks for dealerships. He eventually left her after he found out she is a witch. He bought a house and carried the man into sleeping back with her. She medicined the man and made copies of his keys while he was sleeping. The man met a new woman and moved in with her. When the man and his woman left the house, she went to the house and threw her water, and the woman clothes and underwear and were powder, causing the man and his woman to fight each other. She went back another day and flooded the entire house with water. When the woman went home and saw the mess, she packed up and moved away. The man saw the flood and thought his woman flooded the house and left him. The man became angry towards his woman and promised that he will get his revenge some way or another. Him and Carrie got back together soon after. In a conversation with friends, Carrie confessed to also cooking food for a Spanish girl who eventually got kidney failure and passed away in her house. The man started to invest in Carrie and got her a MoneyGram store. She began burning a candle in the store, and it caught on fire and burst into flames. She never got her green card for years, living illegal and sleeping with a Spanish man who she also medicined and copied his keys. She went into the man's African wife's house several times and noticed when the woman and her toddler son was there. The lady that moved out the flooded house wasn't alive. Carrie kept the newspaper that announced the woman's demise and laughed about it all the time. That's when her friends noticed that she might have a hand in the demise of this woman. Carrie's friends contacted the police, and they didn't believe anything the friends said. Carrie must have gotten wind of what's going on, so she started a spiritual warfare against her friends. She took their pictures to obeah men and women to mess them up. Everybody she went to kept throwing her out of their obeah shop and house. She was anxious to go to Jamaica to work obeah and complained that all of her friends were more beautiful than her. She is from Portmore. The friends, knowing her wicked ways, always find out where she goes. They contact the places and always hear what she was up to. Her adult daughter refuses to file for her green card, and she disgraced her daughter telling lies on her to her neighbors. Her children's father said that he had to be delivered as she tied him with obeah. She currently lives in New Jersey, USA, and still sends money to her son in Jamaica to do all manner of evil. The son just keeps taking her money and fooling her.
Like and follow for more.